Hey guys, this is going to be my tutorial for the L4E method in Pyraminx. The L4E method is a very popular VFirst method. It can be used to get pretty good times down up to 3 seconds and is considered one of the fastest VFirst methods. It has two steps. Step number 1 is solving a V, and step number 2 is doing the rest. So that's pretty easy. Let's get into the detail of both the steps. There isn't really much to explain about the first step. The first step basically involves getting three centers together and then putting two edges oriented properly with them. That's it. Some tricks that can be used to get them together can be preserving the edges. For example, in this case, you can preserve these two edges and just do that. A very good thing to do during this step is to always end up putting the V in the bottom. So in this way, the transition to the second step is easy. An example can be like this. So I do that and I always end up keeping my V in the bottom. And you should also try to keep the part of the V which is not solved also right below you like that, so that it is easy for you to understand the case. You'll understand what I mean in just a moment. The second step involves doing the last four edges, which are the only ones left to solve the puzzle. Generally, most people do it this way. You see the edge on the bottom over here. For example, in my case, it is blue and green, and you see where it is supposed to go. So right now, it's supposed to go with the blue and green center, which is over here. So what you do is you basically bring this the where it is supposed to go either over here or here. Right now it's already over here. If it was at the back, you should just do this and bring it. And then you bring this, you do either a L prime or a R to get this done, and you move this out of the way, and then you undo the move so that your V is preserved and your edge is done. Then you just match the centers and you have one out of the keyhole cases, which are pretty easy and pretty move efficient to do. So in this case, it is this. Just for the sake of completing the tutorial, I am also going to be showing the keyhole cases, all of them which you can get. Now I am going to be doing some walkthrough solves so that you understand it in a better way. The scrambles will be there in the description. So for this case, I'm going to be doing the red side, which has centers over here, here, and here. This edge and this edge are paired correctly. So what I'm going to simply do is place these two inside and then place this edge over here. Now luckily I have these two edges done, so I'm just left with two edges, and when you're left with only two edges, it can only be one case, which is the two flip. So yes, that was pretty easy. In this case, I'm going to be doing the green side, which has centers over here, here, and here, and this edge is matched. So what I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be moving this center over here, and this edge goes right up over here, so that this is done, and then the V is done. So now my next step is going to be the last 4 edges. So in this case, I'm not going to be putting this over here and then doing that, because that will be kind of an awkward move. So instead of that, I can see this. So this needs to go here. An easy way of doing this and preserving this too is just doing the sledgehammer like that. So I have that done. Now I have just 3 edges. That is the simple case for that. That was the tutorial for the L4E method. If you liked it, please subscribe. If you have any questions, you can comment below. Thanks for watching.